If you've driven south of Atlanta lately, maybe you've spotted the Mystery Machine cruising in the streets, the Batmobile motoring around town, or maybe even the General Lee laying some rubber. There are car collections, and then there's this car collection just south of Atlanta. What with the Batmobile, Mystery Machine, Kit, and the General Lee, you could call Jerry Patrick's collection, well, unique.
Batmobile had to be the first car that we brought on board. We saw the movie obviously back in '89, had been wanting the car for years and years and years, and followed it and studied it and thought that we finally had enough information to put one together.
Yes, Patrick built the Batmobile, this version of it anyway, for his personal collection. Why? Why not? How cool would it be to own a Batmobile? And from there, Patrick's car collection has grown. From the Batmobile to Bumblebee from Transformers, to Kit from Knight Rider, to Luke Skywalker's land speeder from Star Wars.
I really didn't think starting off with the Batmobile that we would grow the collection to this size, but I must say that when the fever gets to you, it's crazy. When you start off with the Batmobile, you really want something iconic to sit next to it, and a typical Mustang or Camaro is just not going to actually make it happen.
Today, the collection includes nearly a dozen vehicles that TV and movie fans will instantly recognize. Patrick's been in the car restoration business for years, and it's a good thing. He needs all of the skills he and his guys have learned during that time to create these masterpieces.
Most of the cars we don't buy as is. We buy what we'd call total junk, hence our name, AKA junk. We'll buy what's supposed to be screen correct, and then we mold it, bend it, weld it, beat it, hit it, and get it back into shape and get it to where it's somewhat very screen accurate.
Need proof? Here's the 1968 Chevy van that ultimately became the Mystery Machine. Patrick takes parts of his collection at corporate events, birthday parties, and fan conventions all over the East Coast. And while he's on the road heading to the next event, you can bet he'll be on the lookout for a new edition.
The whole collection's been acquired anything from Craigslist, word of mouth. We've actually had to travel a few states over to pick up a car. Constantly on the lookout to add for more cars. Love to have a DeLorean, love to have a 59 Cadillac for an Ecto-1 Ghostbuster car. So if anybody out there has a couple of those cars floating around, feel free to contact me.
Check out AKA Junk on Facebook to see more of the collection. Nelson X, WSB-TV.com.